As usual. Well, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore. But I greeted the morning without having slept at all. I really wanted to see somebody. Anybody. As fast as I could. Ibuki, where are you? I felt like I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. I just couldn't deal with it alone. I should go to the restaurant for now. One night Fuyuhiko is here.
Yo!
Oh, it's you, Hajime.
Huh.
Even in such an abnormal state, people still get hungry.
Damn it!
Nekomaru. What did the bastard mean by his final firework? That line's more suited to a Yakuza anyway. Nekomaru must have wanted to protect Akane at all cost. Just like how Peiko wanted to protect you.
Why, you...
Shut up! Don't say another word!
Sorry.
Just go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll come later, he says while walking away. Fuyuhiko. I guess he's going for a stroll. Chiaki, my waifu.
Hey.
Good morning, Hajime. Yeah, morning.
See?
Being depressed won't help. Let's believe in Nekomaru. Come on, feel better. Alright, Chiaki, if you say so, I will try my best. As I was walking to the restaurant, I suddenly stopped. Akane? That's definitely Akane. Sobbing and sniffling, I heard the sound of a girl crying inside the restaurant. Is someone crying inside? Mikan, or is it Hiyoko? I peeked inside and quietly walked into the restaurant. It's definitely Akane, I could hear from the voice. Oh god. Huh? Akane, you're the one who's crying? It's weird to see her like this because I feel like she exudes such a strong, not necessarily personality, but just, I don't know, she comes across as a very, both physical and mentally, just, I don't know, she just comes across as a strong person, you know, and to see her vulnerable and in a quote-unquote weak state like this, that she's actually crying, it's a little bit surprising. But it shows how much Nekomaru meant to her. I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us? I'm scared. What happened? Could she be in shock about what happened to Nekomaru? But yesterday, she was acting braver. What's got you down, girl? What happened, Akane? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip on yourself. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nekomaru got killed, you know. We don't know that for sure yet. What are you saying? It's not like Nekomaru is dead yet. I'm scared. I don't want this anymore. Let me go back home. She must be so shocked that Nekomaru sacrificed himself for her. No, there's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic. Well, Nagito, have anything to enlighten me on the situation? Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting kinda weird? He's not saying anything?
I see!
Hajime, be careful. That's probably not the real Fuyuhiko. What? Huh? I know. The real Fuyuhiko is already dead. That's why that's probably Fuyuhiko's clone. Clone? What the hell have you been eating this morning? You What are you saying?
Hey,
Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nekomaru couldn't be saved. It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come soon as a replacement. What? So let's all give that person a warm welcome. Are you messing around?
it's the truth,
I'm not messing around. I always speak the truth.
right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it especially to you.
Listen carefully.
Hajime, I finally discovered who the traitor is. You know, the true identity of World Ender, the traitor who was hiding amongst us, is
There's no mistake.
Byakuya. What? What? Byakuya? Are you kidding me? No. Unless something happened in the events after Danganronpa 1 ended and now? Because I know that this is not 100% certain yet, but the most likely thing is that it's just in a chronological order, that this event happens after Danganronpa 1, right? And that's several, not necessarily years, but at least some time has passed after Danganronpa 1 ended and the situation that we are in now. That's the thing that I'm most inclined to believe, especially considering it was kind of, yeah, I thought it most when I was explaining the, like, Byakuya getting fat theory, you know, that it actually takes some time for him. For a normal person in normal shape, he was actually in pretty good shape. He's just lean, his body was just normal, you know? And for a body like that to get fat, it takes quite some time of consuming bad food, unhealthy food. So, yeah. Definitely, I feel like some time has passed. Unless we're going with the full clone idea right now, which Nagito has brought up. But let's not get into that yet. But okay, so Byakuya is, according to him, the traitor, part of the World Ender. Then the only way, if that is really true, is that something must have happened to the original group that survived the events in Danganronpa 1 and left Hope's Peak Academy. Something must have happened to them, which then caused them to be a part of the World Ender or something. I don't know. But maybe their hope got twisted as well and they turned to the side of despair. I don't freaking know. It would be weird considering how, you know, Makoto and the rest. I just think they're fairly strong. They would rather almost die than join despair, but then again, it's not really a choice of joining despair. It's just something that takes over. But still, that's the only sort of explanation for me, and it's a really vague one because we don't know what happened in between the events, right? Between Danganronpa 1 and 2. But I think something must have happened between them then, if this is true what he is saying. And now the thing about he said Fuyuhiko is already dead. Fuyuhiko is already dead. I mean, it was kind of a shady hospital and a shady area in general, the third island, but I do think he's definitely different. The Fuyuhiko that we saw the moment he got out of the hospital. That was a very different Fuyuhiko, I agree. Now that doesn't necessarily mean clone to me, it can just mean changed person because of the events that has transpired. With Peiko Peikoyama, him surviving the hospital, Peiko sacrificing for him and just, I don't know, wanting to be part of the group more and, I don't know, just, I wouldn't necessarily shout clone, but okay. But how would that happen then? Clone. So then Fuyuhiko died. Then I think the Fuyuhiko that we saw in the hospital when he was in the hospital bed was still the real Fuyuhiko, I think. And then at some point, that must have happened later then. Unless Monokuma decided to kill him off, which he shouldn't be allowed to because of the rules. So, because Monokuma isn't allowed to kill anyone off who doesn't break the rules, right? That means then Fuyuhiko, if he has died, that means he must have succumbed to his wounds, meaning, I guess the Fuyuhiko that we saw in the hospital then can't be the real one either then. I mean, you could still die to your wounds after that point, perhaps, but he thought, it seemed to me like he was recovering a little bit. So to suddenly then, I don't know, he's just resting in his bed, you know, as far as we know. it's hard for your wounds to get worse at that point, but we don't know the exact condition that he was in. Was he stable? Was it still, unstable? So, yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, but the fact that this Fuyuhiko that Nagito says is a clone is, wow. That's something that I can see it possibly being that way, but I would need a bit more proof to convince myself that that is actually the truth. That's right. Byakuya is alive. Oh god. He's been weird from the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? Okay, if you say Byakuya is alive, is Fat Byakuya a clone then? Also? Is that what you're trying to say? Or what? I'm more willing to believe that Byakuya is still alive than, as strange as that may sound, I would actually be more able to believe that Byakuya is still alive. Not sure if he's part of the world ender though, but that Byakuya is still alive for whatever fucking reason, and how, I don't know. But I would be able to more believe that than this Fuyuhiko that we're seeing that he's a clone. But that's some weird shit, dude. Why did he suddenly come up with this information from? He must have gotten it from somewhere, right? And then he also said Nekomaru is in bad shape, or that they can't save. He said he heard Monokuma say that they can't save Nekomaru. So what's the plan then there? Just let Nekomaru die, or are they going to do possibly the same thing that they did with with Fuyuhiko? Create a Nekomaru clone, or I don't know, what the heck. After the second, I feel like ever since the second class trial and everything after towards the end of that, this start of this chapter has been really strange. Who else was here? Hiyoko was here.
Hey! It's definitely best if we keep Nagito tied up. No, not just tied up. So, I won't be satisfied until I peel the skin off his face and expose the meat so we can't identify him anymore.
That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you?
That idiot. He lied to me about Mahiru being alive and said he saw her at the movie theater.
Why? Why is he telling such a pointless lie?
I don't know. I hate being lied to.
Jeez!
I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles.
It'd probably be a waste of time to find out the reason for each little thing Nagito does. But I don't get this at all. Why did he have to tell such an outrageous lie?
Yes!
Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have some time to spare?
Hello.
Ibuki?
My name is Ibuki Miyoda.
Hello, Ibuki Miyoda. I am Luda. Games. Games is my last name because that's what I like to play with you girls. No, I'm just kidding.
It may be rude of me, but I would like to say my greetings this first thing in the morning. Good morning. I look forward to working with you all today.
Why? She is acting really weird now too. God damn it, now that Nagito put the thought of clones into my mind, I'm actually really paranoid that suddenly everyone is taken over, or like something happened. Something definitely happened. Why is she acting... She was weird before, but I feel like this is just something like reintroducing herself to us, and well, it wasn't really a reintroduction, but it was kind of like... What did she say? I don't remember it word for word, but something like nice to have met you, something along those lines. I don't know. She did say those words before, I believe, but still, I don't know. I just have this really weird, eerie feeling that if the whole cloning thing that Nagito said, if that's true, then it's not just Fuyuhiko. I feel like weird thing is going on with everyone. Ibuki?
Yes, I'm Ibuki Miyoda.
Aren't you acting strange too?
Wait!
Be careful, Ibuki. Hajime is dangerous. He wants to kill you and eat you. What? Dude, okay, I can't believe. I don't. What?
What are you saying?
Yes.
Mr. Hajime, I am not hasty. Please do not eat me.
He's obviously lying. Yeah, you know, if anyone out of this people here present wants to eat someone, it's you, Ibuki. You want to eat me. You've bitten me several times already.
I see. So it was a lie.
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies.
Understood.
I see. So it's not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all.
Like, her eyes are weird as well. And what? She's so easily influenced. I say it's not a lie, and she's like, oh, it's not a lie. Nagito says it's a lie. Oh, or the other way around, actually. Nagito says he doesn't lie, and it's like, okay, it's not a lie then. Like, why is she suddenly, she just takes everything that we say and just like believes it immediately. What the heck is this? Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, they're all acting strange. What's going on?
Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this.
You got it wrong!
That's not it.
Yes!
Ibuki has an extremely high fever. That's probably the cause.
That's weird.
Before you start talking or taking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you?
Why?
Why have you forgotten me? I am Mikan Sumiki. Anyway, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean.
My hand to her forehead? Ibuki, just a second.
Understood.
In exchange, please spare my life.
I softly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead while she continued to spout gibberish. She's hot in two ways. What is this? This heat is abnormal.
Yes!
That's right. She has a terribly high fever.
Then, could the others? Oh god. Is this some sort of virus? Sickness going on right now? Spreading? Akane, let me feel your forehead too.
I'm sorry, I'm so weak.
I placed my forehead or hand onto Akane's forehead while she groaned and kept sobbing. That must be it. She has such a high fever. There's no way that's a normal human body temperature. Nagito, you too. I don't have a fever. I feel extremely great today. I placed my hand on his forehead. Once again, I got the same result.
What?
Huh? All three of them have fevers? And the reason those guys are saying such wacky stuff is...
Emergency! Emergency!
My goodness! That's obviously bad!
Monokuma! For him to appear right now, does that mean this is...
Just a minute.
Whoa there! Can you just wait a second for the explanation? The others are on their way too!
And just as Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps. Everybody else, everyone who gathered all, had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
What's going on?
Now what?
Hey!
I heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange is going on again.
Could it be?
Okay, so I guess, cause you know, after all the weird and crazy stuff what they said, I actually sort of, you know, theory crafted a bit about whether it could be true and whatnot, but I guess every single word that came out of their mouth this morning is not something I should have taken very seriously. I think, at least, you know, because of the high fever that they have, because they are sick. But why are they sick though? There has to be a way of you know, how does the virus or the bacteria spread? Is it through air, or you know, or something else, through food, or you know, like why are only those three? What particular reason is it that those three are the ones that are sick and not all of us or other people? You know?
Did something happen, you guys?
Now then.
Looks like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Oh, hold on. Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? And what happened to Nekomaru? Hurry up and return him first, you robber bear!
Nekomaru? Are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water?
You stupid brother!
Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that.
I hope not. Jong.
Jeez! Shut up! Ah! I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious life energy. Well now.
Now that I've shut up the nuisance, let's go back to the topic at hand. Though,
Well done.
I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed already, since you're all so quick-witted.
So, it's just as I thought. The true identity of this high fever is...
That's right!
This is the new motive that I've given you.
What? How? Oh my god. Monokuma is going really... His approach to motives are actually really different this time. I feel like in Danganronpa 1 he just gave us things, you know? He just gave us like, oh, here is a secret. It's written on a piece of paper. Here is money. Here is, I don't know. I just feel like now his motives are like going a bit further than in Danganronpa 1. How is this exactly a motive? And it's not only that. I feel like the motives are actually more of a mystery as well. Because when we first get the motive, it's like I feel like in the first Danganronpa it's very superficial. Like here, oh, I have a dark secret about all of you. It's kind of a a direct thing. Like I have this secret about all of you. The videotape is also a very direct thing. The money is very direct. You like immediately see what the motive is, what you're killing a person for. But I feel like here it's very, like we almost have to figure it out first. What exactly the reason is behind the motive? Why someone would kill and use the motive as a motive to kill someone? If that makes sense. But I feel like you just have to think about the motive for a while, whereas in Danganronpa 1 it's just like, you immediately understand, oh, this is the motive. But here's just like, what does a fever and this sickness have something to do with being the new motive? Does he just did he just give one person a virus who is the host, and if we find the right person, that we have to kill it to stop this virus from spreading? Is that your new motive or something? Like, I don't understand how this virus or sickness or fever is going to be a motive, but I'm really interested in how it's going to be now, of course.
It's the despair disease.
Oh, what?
What the?
Appropriately named, of course.
Despair disease.
Actually,
They're extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island.
it's true.
It's not like I added them recently. I just never told you about them. Anyway, the endemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease.
Okay, so that's how it's spread, through insects.
Despair disease. I've never heard of such a thing.
Well,
Then let me tell you all about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is a really annoying disease when you get a high fever, along with various symptoms that are full of despair. Those symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nagito is afflicted by the liar disease. Akane has the coward disease. Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess.
What?
Doesn't it seem like it's kind of the exact opposite of what they truly are? Or what their character is, their personality? I don't know, I wouldn't call Ibuki, like, not gullible at all. I don't know. They just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities. Except Nagito. I think all of them actually are. Yeah, they are. Nagito, I feel like as much as Nagito says weird shit, he's brutally honest with what he says.
hey,
It's not like all you guys are down with the sickness yet.
Really down with the sickness? That song.
But be careful. Sometimes the despair disease can get can get passed from person to person, just like a cold.
You mean it is contagious?
Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It'd be awful if everyone got sick.
Hey, let's run, Miss Sonia. It'd be terrible if you got caught the lowly disease of the common folk.
That's right. Let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease.
Why?
And why is that a motive? Are you saying that a killing will occur soon? After everyone falls into a crazy state?
Phew! Isn't this quite a novel idea?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks.
Is there any way to treat it?
Like...
Why? Why is there a need to treat it? I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts. Your soft hearts towards killing. And with this, you can definitely take the plunge and commit murder.
Why, you bastard! You better stop talking about this bullshit.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you.
Alright, I've decided. As an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes somewhere?
I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket.
What are you doing, Mikan? Even though I know he has the lion disease, right? And Mika knows it too, it's just funny that her first response is to actually help him out. Like, he asked for charcoal briquettes. Oh, she's like, oh, it's right there. I'll help you murder someone. Stop it! Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, you guys stay put.
Hey,
You're wrong. I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Kamada is a fake name. I'm sorry I've kept it a secret till now.
Understood.
Oh, I see.
What the?
She's believing him again. So serious.
amazing!
Man, whatever. I feel so great today. This despair disease is awesome. Despair. It's amazing. You all should get it too. We're all done for. There's no such thing as hope. We all have to die from this despair disease. That's the only way. Thump.
Whoa!
He collapsed.
Nagito.
Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease? Or even before that?
Thrills, chills, kills!
I'm so excited about it, I'm just gonna stand around naked.
Aren't you always like that?
Bring it on!
Just kidding. I'm always naked.
Hey! Damn it! Nekomaru's incident just happened, and now this, exactly. I feel like ever since chapter 3 as well, I feel like we have gotten no rest almost, not a day of quiet. Well, we got maybe one or two, but I feel like it's just one shitty incident or one shitty event happening after another, and it's happening really frequently after another. Like, we've had 3 people now or something that have, or 2 actually, that have now been, that have been hurt outside of a murder attempt, you know? That's not something that happened in Danganronpa 1 either. Where did that peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go?
This is bad. Nagito is foaming at the mouth.
We gotta bring them all to the hospital. Just, you know, the people that are sick, bring them at the hospital and just kind of stay clear from them.
She's right. I've never seen foam that color before.
Impossible!
It's an ephemeral rare color, normally only found in the depths of the netherworld sea.
In this case, the color doesn't matter. So let's hurry him over to the hospital.
Got it. I'll help out.
Please wait.
What should we do about Akane and Ibuki?
Anyway,
We're definitely going to bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm. I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct? Hold on. I'll walk, so don't leave me.
Then let's go. With the deceased in tow, and Nagito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease? And there's a possibility that it might be passed along. What the heck? Damn it. What should I do? Try and kill the insects? Nah, I don't know. That's not gonna work.
I will go make the infected change their clothes, and then I'll have them sleep in the patient's rooms.
Understood.
So I just have to change my clothes, correct? I'm scared of changing.
For now.
Anyway, everyone else, please wait here.
As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mikan disappeared into the depths of the hospital.
Damn it!
I never expected us to get sick. What's going to happen?
Let me tell you this.
I would not mind if Nagito retired permanently.
Maybe...
Is Mikan gonna personally change their clothes? What's wrong with that? Do you want to peek on them again?
Well...
Does that include Nagito too? Isn't that a little bad? There's no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
Hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together.
Hey, is this stupid conversation going to last much longer?
Hey.
Shouldn't we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff?
What we need to do from now on and stuff? We do, but I feel like, how exactly is it a motive? Okay, we're getting sick. If we all get sick, a murder is most likely going to happen regardless, just because how the despair disease, I don't know, it changes us in a way that we don't even know what we're doing, and we're not ourselves anymore. So, you know, a murder is then more likely to happen, but then it's like, you know, we're all changed into this, I don't know, despaired person. Isn't that Monokuma's goal? So if everyone gets sick, isn't that then the goal? Hasn't he then won in a sense? But it's not like if we kill someone, that is going to stop the disease from spreading, right? So I'm not sure why. The thing is, like, I don't understand why any one of us would want to kill another person before we all get taken by despair, or get infected by the despair disease. Because he hasn't mentioned any way for us that killing it would stop it, or the benefits of killing besides, you know, another bonus benefit besides the becoming the Blackened and possibly escaping from the island. The usual, you know? So, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll find out.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
This disease, it resembles an illness the Demon King once unleashed long ago to wipe out a large country. There is no reason it will work against me, the supreme overlord of ice.
I am worried about those 3. But is there a chance that Mika will catch it when she is tending to them?
She should consider that too. Uh-oh.
Maybe...
By any chance, is Mikan gonna attend to all of Nagito's needs? Why is whenever a person is in a situation where, you know, they could do weird stuff, Kazuichi is always thinking about it? I feel like he's definitely, if he wasn't the ultimate mechanic, he would be the ultimate second pervert.
Damn it!
This is a dilemma. I don't want to get sick, but I'm jealous of that disease. Now's not the time to say stuff like that. Looks like things are getting pretty strange.
Even so.
But now's the time for us to do our best. We need to stand firm until Nekomaru comes back. Those are words that Fuyuhiko himself wouldn't say before. Don't overwork yourself too much though. Your wound hasn't fully healed yet. I can't slack off now. Yoko.
Jeez!
That disease sure does look dangerous. Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen.
Let me tell you this.
Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that.
But
Those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before they start bothering us.
that is...
Hey, Yoko.
I know. It can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease.
Make sure? What do you mean?
Which cockroach said that?
Jeez. Why didn't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they won't spread the disease.
That's a good... Yeah, I was thinking that sort of too. Put them in isolation, quarantine them. Isolate?
You.
If you can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that.
Exactly, I watched a lot of House MD. But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh?
Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know?
This is bad.
Yeah, you're right. There's no way we should allow it to spread. Hold on a second.
Hey.
Isolation. You mean we need to quarantine them inside the hospital, right? Chucky! Don't tell me you also agree with this.
That's wrong.
It's to prevent the killing. As long as that disease is Monokuma's motive. If we just ignore it, a killing will happen again. To prevent that, we also have to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them.
Like...
Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them? Well, I guess it's obvious that it's Mika now.
Mikan's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease.
But there's no way we can leave her by herself.
Hey!
Then why don't you stay too?
Huh?
Huh?
Now that I think about it, you touched them when you took their temperature.
Right? Oh, don't tell me you're sticking me with them now. Oh.
So, I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens.
Contact you? How are we supposed to do that? Yeah.
Jeez!
There's no cell phone reception or anything.
Oh, right. Well, we need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease.
Hey, you!
So, I'll let you handle that, Kazuichi.
Yeah, got it.
Fine.
Fret not. We are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens. Nearby? Oh god, we are actually going to be inside of the quarantine area. We are going to be quarantined as well. There is a motel on this island. Until this matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there.
Huh?
What? Do we really have to stay at such a dirty place?
Silence.
What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Also, if that disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
We must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect.
You...
They're just hamsters, dude.
I'll destroy you!
That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my dark 4 devas of destruction hamsters?
Jeez!
Fine. I'll just stay at the motel, okay? Jeez. How annoying.
Even if it's a quarantine, we're still gonna be on the same island. So just call us if something happens.
Huh?
What? What are you so frustrated for?
I don't like this.
This is obviously a trap. It could be, yes. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that?
So,
It's not like we've stopped being friends. No, but it's like he's dividing us, you know? It's gonna, at some point, if a murder does happen, people are going to be thinking of it as people who aren't sick against the people who are sick. So he is definitely dividing us. I just don't want a killing to happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know?
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're gonna lose together here, you know?
That's right.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants. Hey, Hyoko. What did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off?
and
What's wrong with that?
This must be that moment. It's not like Mikan and Hajime are enough people.
You! Are you saying you're gonna stay here too?
Huh? You too? This life of mine is to spare anyway.
Fine then. Do whatever you want.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, are you sure? You might be endangering yourself, you know?
Jeez.
Hey, don't make me repeat myself.
Hey.
You're really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest of you too. Whatever's happening over there, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep the disease from spreading. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
I am sorry.
I am sorry we are forcing this upon you like this.
No, what everyone is saying is true. So, it's okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We'll make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here.
I think.
Probably. I'd really prefer if she had more confident, or had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Yeah, I think is not a really, catchphrase that I can believe in.
Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you.
Then, I'll make sure to figure some way to communicate later.
Bye! Bye-bye. Do your best and try to stay alive.
And just like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyuhiko at the hospital. I never expected that it would turn out like this.
Jeez.
It's not like it's their fault. It's the bastard Monokuma's fault. Tch, I can't believe it actually arranged something as irritating as a disease.
Hello?
Thank you for waiting. Phew, they finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Why is it just you two?
Huh?
I know. They must have left to get some fruits to bring back later. Everyone is so kind. I am so glad everyone is so thoughtful towards their friends.
Aw, poor Mikan is actually kind of the opposite. They don't want anything to do with us. Well, the disease, but indirectly us.
Well,
Like I said,
We're all equals when we're sick. Let's all work together and do our very best.
Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. That's quite the burden I have to bear. And so, we decided to split into two groups. In the hospital, there are 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease: Akane, Nagito, and Ibuki. There's also Mikan, who's nursing them back to health. And as a safeguard, Fuyuhiko and myself. Altogether, 6 people are staying at the hotel. Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonia, and Hyoko are staying at the motel on the same island. As for Nekomaru, He's not back yet. But anyway, until we do something about this despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do? Holy shit. Huh? I suddenly woke up. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier, I discussed it with Fuyuhiko, and we decided we'd take turns resting. That's right. That's why I came to the on-call room on the second floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels really heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy. It feels somewhat soft and... What?
I can't breathe?
Mikan, what are you doing? And what is that huge spike we have on our head? What the fuck? Mikan. I mean, I've dreamed about this, but I never thought it would be reality.
Mikan!
You're tickling me.
Move! I can't breathe!
No, you can't. Don't move around.
Oh my god.
Huh? Hajime?
Yes, Mikan?
No!
Hajime, are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish purple shade. It might be a severe psionic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself.
Mikan finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely. Is that what they told you in nurse school? If a person looks bluish, purplish, shake them intensely? Somehow, that was enough to get my consciousness back to drift back to reality. Ugh! Ugh! That actually worked? What?
Hajime!
You've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died.
Me too. I seriously thought I was gonna die. Not a bad way to go in hindsight.
I'm sorry.
I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so...
That doesn't mean you can climb on top of me. No, at least wake me first.
Then I'll be on the bottom next time.
Oh, Mikan. That's seriously not what I'm talking about.
Hey!
What?
What
are you guys doing? Fuyuhiko! No. This is... I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea.
Don't tell me!
Were you guys sleeping together?
Bastard!
You dirty rotten bastard! You guys are fucking high school students! Seriously, you got this all wrong. No, we were sleeping together, but not in the way that you're thinking.
Damn it!
We don't have time for that! Nagito, he's in danger. Danger? What? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing.
Huh? This is bad. Now's not the time for us to rest.
Mikan vigorously leapt out of bed and ran out of the on-call room.
Damn it!
Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. There's no tent. The only thing that's pitched was something in my hair. Seriously, I'm not. Or am I? No, I'm not. Fuyuhiko and I chased after Mikan as she ran into Nagito's room. Oh, he doesn't look good.
Nagito, please, get a hold of yourself.
Despite Mikan's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all. I am kind of questioning her, education in becoming a nurse because I don't know. Normally a nurse would just like try and do technical stuff, like, oh shit, he's unconscious. Let's try and wake him up in a, I don't know. I mean, I guess she is kind of lacking proper equipment here as well. But there's gotta be like some special nurse technique that is not playing to a person like, Nagito, please wake up. That's more something like that a worried mom would say rather than a nurse.
Don't tell me.
There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't playing, right?
Hey, Fidget!
Uh-oh. Damn it. He's totally waiting for it.
Damn it!
This looks very bad. Oh no, you know what that means? Wait, does that still count? Okay, let's say Nagito is dead, right? 3 people have to be present or have seen the body for the body discovery announcement to play. But the killer wasn't included during the second murder, in the second class trial in chapter 2. Is the same happening here? And one of us is the killer? No, right? I don't think that's the case.
Damn it!
This looks very bad. Mikan, is Nagito alright?
Well, it looks like his breathing has returned.
Really?
But still, his condition is unpredictable. And that's putting it lightly.
Hey! How light is that? Is it sweet potato soft?
Well?
If so, that's pretty light.
Please, don't interfere.
Hey,
Look, isn't Nagito's mouth moving? You're right. He might be trying to say something.
Nagito, what happened?
As she said his name, Mikan softly tilted her ear towards Nagito's lips. What did he say?
Apparently, his condition has improved, and he feels quite refreshed.
So we gotta take the opposite from that, considering he has the lie effect. Since Monokuma said that Nagito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite, and actually feels really crappy.
like...
But what's going to happen if he just dies? We're not going to have a class trial, right?
Don't talk like that.
Yes!
Nagito is never going to die. I will save him by any means necessary.
I see.
Got it. Then I leave Nagito's life to you.
Yes!
Far from her usual self, Mikan responded assertively and went back to tending Nagito. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Damn right.
Then follow me. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. The goods? Aren't something dangerous, right?
Anyway,
Let's go to the lobby. Alright, let's go.
damn right.
This is the second floor? Indeed it is. Oh no, it's not.
Anyway,
Alright, go. The lobby. What is that? Did you see those 2 things on the counter? Hey, Fuyuhiko. What did you mean when you said goods?
damn right.
Look on top of the reception desk. On top of the reception desk? What the hell are those 2 things? Surveillance camera. Fuyuhiko is talking about this, right? It looks like a monitor and a camera unit. Hey, what is this? But this one is colored pink rather than yellow. Perfect timing. The blue light is blinking. Does something happen when this blinks? Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button below that light. I just have to press the button? I did what Fuyuhiko said and pressed the button. Oh.
What's up?
Hey, is this Hajime? Haha, loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected. Kazuichi? Then this is...
Huh.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to communicate he was talking about. Ah, Kazuichi fixed that up. Nice. Good job, Ultimate Mechanic.
All right!
Looks like it's time for the Ultimate Mechanic to shine. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember the alley with all those shady looking street booths? That's where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use, and I just tweaked it a little. So now, it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss. Video chat, huh?
I get it.
It's true. We don't have to worry about getting infected with this.
That's right!
So, it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other with this from now on, okay? This was only a test run this time, so I guess this should be pretty fun. Okay then, see you later.
Huh.
Kazuichi left this while you were resting.
Damn right!
This surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and a surveillance monitor. Anything that camera records is broadcast live on the monitor. So he prepared 2 of these sets and swapped each of their cameras. I see. By swapping the cameras, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. That's smart. Apparently, he also modified it a little by widening its narrow communication range beyond just household use.
Even so.
He still had a limit. So apparently the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they're staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to?
Damn right!
I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate 30 minutes after Monokuma's morning and evening announcements. Our next contact with them is going to be tomorrow morning. Don't sleep in. He's well prepared, as expected of the heir of an enormous organization.
Huh?
He's actually proving himself to be quite valuable when he wants to be part of things for Yukiko, so that's awesome. What is it? Nothing. But I feel this is, I don't know, I like this. This is a good... I want to believe that it's him wanting not to waste Peiko Peikoyama's sacrifice that she made for him, you know? So, I don't know. You can definitely tell that he's a changed person, but I want to believe that it's for that reason.
Now then.
It's that time already, huh? Now then, where should I sleep tonight? Are you planning to use the on-call room with a certain someone again? Like I said, it's not what it looked like.
You guys?
Hey! Aren't you misunderstanding?
What are you thinking?
A hospital is a facility for sick people. So it's not for lodging or young romantic trysts, you know?
You too? What are you talking about?
I don't like this.
Oh, I see. Your generation has fallen out of the habit of looking at the bulletin boards.
Unbelievable.
Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right?
A notice? On the bulletin board? Oh god, what is it? A bulletin board notice. Is he talking about this? I feel like I tried to look at this the moment I entered the hospital, but we couldn't. Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. Okay. If patients do not need to be accompanied, overnight stays by the non-patients are expressly forbidden. Okay, wow. So we're not
In other
allowed-
words,
Right. It's like the notices you so often see inside hospitals. You can't stay overnight here.
What are you saying?
There is one patient who needs to be accompanied.
Oh,
You're talking about Nagito, right?
Unbelievable.
And I'll allow just one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry up and get out of here.
Jeez.
Hospital precautions, my ass. He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay tonight. And there's no way we can make Mikan leave.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
I guess we have no choice. We should head back to our cottages then. You're right. Even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. Shouldn't we let Mikan know? Okay, we did. After explaining the circumstances to Mikan, we decided to go back to our cottages for the time being. Well... So... Fuyuhiko and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. No, the ones who are stuck in the hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting so worried because I have a feeling and I know something is gonna happen tonight and it's probably very important where everybody is staying at right now? Okay, so basically team sickness, right? Team hospital. Everybody is staying inside of there except Fuyuhiko and myself. We're all at the cottages. The rest, team healthy or team motel hotel is staying at the motel, which was Gundam, Hiyoko, who else? Sonia, Kazuichi, and Chiaki, saving the best for last. So yeah, gotta keep that in mind. Alright, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital right away. I feel bad leaving Mikan alone. I guess for now, I should try to get some sleep.
Monokuma appears!
Good evening! It's time for Monokuma's cooking class! Today, we're gonna learn how to make taiyaki. The first thing you'll need is a time machine. We will travel back in time to the Meiji period and meet a person named Seijiro Kanbei. He used to bake and sell turtle-shaped pastries, but unfortunately, they never sold all that well. It's important that you gently cheer him up because he's going to be disappointed in himself when you meet him. From there, get serious and insist that he try making his pastries fish-shaped because they will sell better. Once that happens, he'll happily bake his pastries in the shape of a fish. And as a final touch, name these pastries taiyaki. Okay, with this, you've finished making taiyaki.
Brought to you by Monokuma!
This concludes Monokuma's cooking class.
Wow, thanks. I need a time machine for that shit. Wow.